Which term refers to an emerging field of new technologies such as wearable tech or home automation? IoT. IoT stands for Internet of Things. It refers to a network of physical devices that are connected to the Internet and can collect, exchange, and act on data. This includes wearable technology like smartwatches, home automation systems like smart lights and thermostats, and even smart appliances like refrigerators that connect to the Internet. The main goal of IoT is to make everyday objects smart by allowing them to communicate and interact with each other and with humans, improving efficiency, convenience, and safety. What is the most suitable wireless frequency for a technician setting up an access point to support 4K video streaming and online gaming? Five gigahertz. Why 5 gigahertz? 1. Faster speeds. 5 gigahertz supports higher data rates, which helps deliver smooth 4K video without buffering. 2. Lower latency, essential for online gaming where quick responses are critical. 3. Less interference. 5 gigahertz is less crowded than 2.4 gigahertz, resulting in more stable and reliable connections. Which device blocks unwanted traffic from a network using a set of rules known as an ACL? Firewall. A firewall is a security device, either hardware, software, or both, that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic. It uses a set of rules called an access control list to allow or block specific types of traffic. An access control list defines rules based on IP addresses, protocols like TCP/UDP, port numbers, actions, allow or deny. These rules help the firewall filter traffic, protecting the network from unauthorized access or malicious data. Which technology establishes encrypted tunnels between computers or networks over the Internet? VPNs. A VPN, Virtual Private Network, is a technology that creates a secure encrypted tunnel between 2 points over a public network like the Internet. This protects data from being seen or intercepted by unauthorized users. What does a VPN do? Encrypts data traffic, keeping it private. Masks your IP address to protect identity. Allows secure remote access to a private network, e.g., for employees working from home. Often used to bypass geographic restrictions on content. What is the maximum data transfer speed of IRDA, Infrared Data Association? Four megabits per second. IRDA stands for Infrared Data Association, which developed standards for infrared communication between devices such as laptops, mobile phones, and PDAs, mostly in the 1990s and early 2000s. Key points. Uses infrared light for line-of-sight communication. Devices must face each other. Short range, typically less than 1 meter. No encryption, so it's less secure than modern wireless tech. Was largely replaced by technologies like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Which QoS level is designated for interactive voice and video? Find. Quality of service levels are defined by the Differentiated Services Code, POINT, and IEEE 802.1p standards. These levels prioritize different types of network traffic based on their sensitivity to latency, jitter, and packet loss. QoS Level 5. EF Expedited Forwarding is specifically designated for interactive voice and video applications, such as VoIP voice over IP and real-time video conferencing. These applications require low latency, low jitter, and minimal packet loss to ensure smooth and clear communication. QoS Level 1 is typically used for best effort traffic, meaning it does not receive special priority. QoS Level 4 is commonly assigned to streaming media, which can tolerate some delay and jitter. QoS Level 6 is reserved for network control traffic, e.g., routing protocol updates. Which wireless standard operates only on the 5 GHz frequency? .802.11a. The 802.11a wireless standard functions solely on the 5 GHz frequency band, offering higher data speeds and reduced interference compared to standards using the 2.4 GHz band. This makes it ideal for environments with numerous wireless devices. 802.11ac primarily uses 5 GHz, but some implementations support dual-band operation. 802.11b and 802.11g operates only on 2.4 GHz. What is the name of the dedicated tool used to remove electrical insulation from electric wires? Cable stripper. A cable stripper, also known as a wire stripper, is a specialized tool designed specifically to remove the outer insulation from electrical wires without damaging the metal conductor inside. Key functions: strips various wire sizes accurately, helps prepare wires for crimping, soldering, or connecting, often includes gauges for different wire thicknesses. What type of cloud infrastructure is available exclusively for a single organization? Private cloud. A private cloud is a cloud infrastructure that is dedicated entirely to one organization. It offers all the benefits of cloud computing, such as scalability, flexibility, and virtualization, but in an environment that is not shared with other organizations. Key features of a private cloud: exclusive use by a single organization, offers greater control, security, and compliance, can be hosted on-premises or by a third-party provider, ideal for businesses with strict data privacy or regulatory requirements. What type of protocol is LDAP an example of? Directory Access Protocol. LDAP stands for Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. It is a directory access protocol used to query and modify information stored in directory services over an IP network. Key features of LDAP provides read and write access to directories, e.g., user accounts, organizational data, commonly used with Active Directory and other directory services. Runs on TCP port 389 and 636 for secure LDAP, LDAPS. Can support authentication, but that is not its primary function. What is the maximum cable length for a 10-100-1000 base T Ethernet segment? (100 meters). 10/100/1000. Base T refers to Ethernet standards that support transmission speeds of 10 megabits per second, 100 megabits per second, and 1 gigabit per second over twisted pair copper cabling, usually Cat5e or Cat6. The T in 1000 base T stands for twisted pair. The standard specifies a maximum cable length of 100 meters, approximately 328 feet, per segment. This 100 meters includes up to 90 meters of solid core cable, in-wall wiring, plus 10 meters of stranded patch cables, e.g., at each end. Which broadband technology provides two dedicated digital data channels that can be combined for higher throughput? BRIISDN. BRIISDN stands for Basic Rate Interface Integrated Services Digital Network. It provides two 64 kilobits per second B channels and one 16 kilobits per second D channel. The B channels are used for data or voice. The D channel handles signaling and control. Key feature: the two B channels can be combined, to achieve 128 kilobits per second throughput, which was a major advantage during the early digital era, especially for video conferencing or faster data transfers. What component is required to establish a physical connection between a computer and a network? NIC. A NIC, Network Interface Card, is the essential hardware component that allows a computer to physically connect to a network. It can be built in or added as an expansion card and may support wired, Ethernet, or wireless, Wi-Fi connections. Functions of a NIC: converts data from the computer into signals for the network, has a MAC address, which is a unique identifier for communication, acts as the interface between the computer and the network medium, like a cable or wireless signal. Which wireless communication standard is commonly referred to as a wireless personal area network? Bluetooth. Bluetooth is the most widely used technology for wireless personal area networks, WPANs. It allows short-range communication between devices such as smartphones, wireless headphones, smartwatches, laptops, keyboards, and mice. Key characteristics of WPN, Bluetooth. Range, typically 10 meters, up to 100 meters with some versions. Speed, varies by version. Bluetooth 5.x can reach up to 2 megabits per second. Use case, device-to-device communication over short distances. What is the name of an infrastructure device that connects wireless and wired client devices to a network? Access point. An access point is a networking device that allows wireless client devices, like laptops, smartphones, tablets, to connect to a wired network using Wi-Fi. Key functions of an access point: acts as a bridge between wireless and wired devices, extends the coverage of a network, can be standalone or integrated into routers, supports multiple devices simultaneously within its wireless range. Which tool is used to troubleshoot incorrect pinouts on a cable? Cable tester. A cable tester is specifically designed to verify the correct wiring, pinout, of network cables such as Ethernet, RJ45, coaxial, or telephone cables. What a cable tester does: checks continuity of each wire in the cable, identifies miswiring, shorts, opens, or crossed wires, confirms whether the cable is wired to T568A or T568B standards, often has a remote unit for testing long cables. This makes it the ideal tool for detecting incorrect pinouts that can cause network issues or complete failure of communication. Which port number is used for HTTPS? (443). HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, uses port 443 to securely transmit web data between a web browser and a server using SSL/TLS encryption. HTTPS ensures confidentiality, integrity, and authentication of data. It's the secure version of HTTP, which uses port 80. Port 443 is the default port for secure websites. You'll notice HTTPS in the URL and a padlock icon in the browser. Which device is used for traffic monitoring by being placed between 2 points in a network infrastructure? TAP. A network tap, test access point, is a hardware device that is placed between two network devices, such as a switch and a router, to passively copy traffic for monitoring or analysis without interrupting the flow of data. Key features of a tap: operates passively, it doesn't alter the traffic, allows for real-time traffic analysis, commonly used in security, network troubleshooting, and performance monitoring. Preferred over port mirroring for accuracy and reliability in high-speed environments. In computer networking, what is a system or application that acts as an intermediary between another computer and the Internet, commonly called? Proxy. A proxy, or proxy server, is a system or application that acts as an intermediary between a client, like your computer, and the Internet. When you request content, like a website, the proxy fetches the content on your behalf and returns it to you. Key functions of a proxy: hides the client's IP address for anonymity or privacy, can filter or block websites, caches content to improve performance, logs traffic for monitoring and auditing, often used in corporate networks and school systems. Which WAN technology uses cell towers to provide wireless signal coverage for mobile devices? WAN. WAN, Wireless Wide Area Network, uses cell towers to provide wireless connectivity over a large geographical area, supporting mobile devices like smartphones and tablets using technologies such as 3G, 4G, and 5G. PAN, Personal Area Network, is used for short-range communication, e.g., Bluetooth. Satellite provides wireless communication via satellites, not cell towers. WLAN, Wireless Local Area Network, like Wi-Fi, is limited to local coverage, homes, offices.